And we're back with Password again. So this video is going to take us up the end of Ty's current routes of the public updates. And I have played the new patron update which Grizz brought out. So I know how I'll be handling that one. So I'll be having one full video and a couple of short ones when that one comes out to the public. So we can carry on the story. For now, let's go back to day 6 and Ty. I was in that state of consciousness that was somewhere between sleeping and being awake. God knows how early it was. I'd have rolled over to check my phone, but I was that out of it still. Ugh. I buried my head into the pillow to try and get more sleep. Something was nagging at me, and the more I thought about it, the more I noticed the pit in my stomach growing. After tossing and turning, we have to visit the vault. I made my way down to the vault. Combined with a gut feeling I had, something was drawing me next to the keypad, next to the door. There was a moment's pause before the LED panel flashed vividly. In the next moment, my head was pounding, ringing with a high-pitched squeal that seemed to come from the walls themselves. It didn't sound like an alarm, but it was assaulting me as if I'd done something wrong all the same. Then a picture began to form in my mind. I felt my stomach lurch and I buckled to my knees. The hell? Tyson? Whatever had happened in that thought, it looked ugly, like he'd been mauled by something aggressive as all hell. He was outside at least, but where? When? Was this even real? Then all of a sudden it was quiet, and I was on my back, laying just before the vault door. What had compelled me to come down here anyway? All I got from it was a headache and a jump scare of my own brain. Ugh. Well, at least I'm awake now. As I rubbed my head and wondered what it was that I saw, was Tyson in danger? He couldn't be, right? Just some freaky hallucination and nothing more. I rubbed my head and went back up to my room to get changed while heading back down for breakfast. By the time we'd all assembled in the dining room, Orlando went into the kitchen only to bring us out breakfast. You know, you really don't have to cater for us. Oh, I know, but it's fun. I promise this won't last the whole month. Although I do wonder if people are going to be upset if they have to settle for cereal and toast. Orlando slunk back into the kitchen, presumably to grab more things for breakfast. So, anyone doing anything interesting today? Thinking about trying the gym downstairs. You know, something different. Did you need someone to spot you? I wasn't expecting you to offer something like that. You can get crushed and hurt yourself for all I care then. Okay, sorry. I'll be glad for the assist. I just wasn't expecting it. Well, I'll probably go for a swim and maybe head into the forest. Oh, I think I want to go for a swim. It'll be nice to check out the hot tub too. I think I'm going to spend today in the kitchen. What, again? Well, yeah, true, I know, but... I wanted to learn. You don't know how to cook, Sal? Well, yes, but nothing fancy. He told me about the last time we tried to make something fancy, and, well, it was a story to be sure. Seemed like everyone had plans for the day, and here I was with nothing really grabbing me. Hey, Dave, come with me and Hoss. Huh? If I'm helping him out, may as well show you the ropes too. Wait, why me? Well, fine, don't come, see what I care. Come on, Dave, won't hurt to learn something. Might be able to help me out in the future, you never know. Okay, I'll come. If you're lucky, I'll let you have my singlet afterwards. Should I be concerned? Nah, not yet at least. After we broke off to change into clothes more befitting working out, we met in the gym. Alright, so anything particular you want, or... I don't know, do you think I should start doing weights right off the bat? Sure. Alrighty. Alright, Dave, you can spot him. Wait, me? Yeah, it's easy. Here, I'll show you. I followed Tyson over to the bench where Hoss was already on his back, stretching his wrists. Alright, Hoss, you take the bar and Dave, just guide it. I don't have to pull or anything. Nope, just need to keep it level and be ready to help him lift it all the way back up if he's struggling. Oh, so I just stand at the end like this, right? Tyson only grumbled before grabbing me by the hips and pulling me back against him. This far back. Don't go dangling your sack over his face. Not everyone's into that. Oh, right. Sorry, Hoss. Oh, good, buddy. Without another word, Hoss began lifting the bar up and down. I felt like I was really only there for show with how he seemed to be managing. That said, Tyson didn't move from behind me and just left his hands on my hips, almost holding me against his front. I felt my cheeks burn, trying to keep myself focused on making sure the bar I was supporting didn't crush Hoss. With one last push, Hoss put the bar back up and sat up. Phew, not a record, but that wasn't so bad. Seemed to be doing alright to me. Yeah, form wasn't so bad. Doing enough times and it'd be a natural. I might give my arms a rest for a bit though and get on the treadmill. Welcome to join me if you want, Dave. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. Probably weights. Hoss wandered over the other side of the gym and stepped up on the treadmill and started messing with the controls. Tyson, on the other hand, lingered nearby, sizing up the weights bench. Yeah, I guess it's Tyson's route. We should stick with him. I turned away for only a second to see Tyson taking off his singlet, was messing with the weights on the bar. Are you going to need someone to spot you for this too? That's why I brought you down here. Oh, okay. Now we're going to see how well you do, pup. Alright. Nervous? Only you're expecting me to lift the same amount of weight as you. You do this way more often. Well, I guess we'll just see how good you do after I'm done. I watched as Tyson lay down and grabbed the bar. Barely had time to ready myself before he started lifting. By comparison to Hoss, Tyson lifted the bar up and down methodically with a strange sense of primal vigour. You alright? I'm fine. I flinched with how he growled out the words, not missing a beat. Come on, push me a little. Oh, let's go with I didn't know I was spotted for a bitch. There was only the slightest pause in Tyson's rhythm as he upped the intensity, almost yelling out as he did so. A bitch, huh? What followed next was incoherent grunts, growls, and other sounds as Tyson continued to lift. I was half thankful he's preoccupied with his workout to take out the insult on me directly. At some point he began to snarl, going with almost no sign of stopping to the point Hoss looked over from where he was, to see if everything was okay. Eventually, with a little bit of help, Tyson put the bar back up, slumping back on the bench out of breath. So, doing bench press is good? You're about to find out. Your turn. Wait, really? Yep, get on the bench and I'll spot you. So I did as I was told and watched as Tyson adjusted the weight, notably just removing something he'd added on earlier. So, we're just going to take this slow, yeah? Don't want you hurting yourself. Oh, how sweet. Yeah. Tyson took the bar and eased it down so I was holding the weight and I began. Dave's a pretty sensible hyena here. I think he's going to go his own pace. I'd only the two of them as role models on how best to do this. I'd seen it done before, sure, but doing was another matter altogether. Just remember to keep your breathing even. It'll help you keep the timing right. I nodded and kept going. It was slow, but it seemed easy enough. I could probably do this again with more weight, but for now this was alright. As Tyson helped me put the bar up, he shuffled closer, his crotch right over my forehead. Hey, pup, like the view down there? He adjusted himself, his groin almost brushing up against my nose. I got up, roaring away from Tyson, trying to keep my eyes elsewhere. Had enough already? Yeah, I thought you liked the smell so much. Yeah, well, maybe... I trailed off as Hoss came back over to join us. So far this has been alright workout. Yeah. Beats my morning routine, although that's just getting stale probably. You work out in the morning? Pilates, so sort of. Sounds gay. I mean, at least he's not the one with music, right? Hey, I can dig working out to music. I don't think I can picture Tyson doing Zumba, Dave. Hey, I reckon I'll be able to keep up. It's just working out with music, right? It's, something like that. You have no idea, do you? I bet I'd rock at it. It's just physical movement, right? Well, I live between Horst, who knew better, and Tyson, who was clueless. I can't say I've ever seen you move in the same way. Fuck, I bet I'm a natural at it. You hear that, Dave? Might have to get Tyson to give you a private lesson. Oh, I'm sure Dave would enjoy a private lesson plenty. Anyway, it's almost about time for lunch, right? Not really. I mean, I guess if you're hungry, you can go get a snack. Not for working up a sweat, Dave? No, not that. I just don't really know how long you actually go at it for. Work as a gym receptionist, but don't really keep tabs on how long people actually spend doing the thing, you know? What, you think they're spending time also hooking up in the shower, too? I'd call you out for bullshitting, but I've been hit on in the gym showers, too. All done after a hard workout. Guess people are just like that. Hey, don't knock it till you tried it. Post-workout sex is pretty great. Wait, what about getting caught? Ah, fuck it, who cares? Why does that not surprise me you'd be so blasé about that? Hey, if I'm taking the risk of bending over in public, you better be on it, you're worth the risk. We split off to do our own thing within the gym and went until it was time for lunch proper. We somehow all ended up back in the kitchen eating leftover pizza from the night before. Oh, pizza's still good. Of course it's good, I made it. I guess you do have your uses after all. What do you think's been making breakfast? Benson, right? Orlando, obviously. Yeah, I don't think Benson's had much to do at all, really. Orlando's been doing most of it, if not all the meals you've eaten, Tyson. So, can he actually cook or not? Benson, I mean. You'd have to think so, right? It means Orlando could take a break. Hey, I'm here, you know, and I like cooking. Yeah, we know. Just don't want you overdoing it. When we'd eaten our fill, we each started to branch off for the afternoon. Oh, hey, Ty, what's up? You want to go watch a movie? Huh? You, me, movie. Oh, sure, I guess. Why? Do I need a reason? Because if I do, I don't have one. I'll just go watch it myself then. Doesn't bother me any. No, I didn't have any plans. A movie sounds great. Great. I'll meet you in the room or whatever. Where we had dinner. Gonna go throw on a hoodie or whatever. Oh, Ty's already on his way out the door for getting the word in. Guess I'm meeting him upstairs. I figure I may as well set this thing up to save some time. It didn't take too long to get the main bits sorted for whatever movie Tyson intended to watch. Without knowing specifics, I couldn't load it up beforehand. Oh, nice. As Tyson entered the room, he flicked off the light and wandered on over, pushing me into one of the beanbags lightly when I looked at the movie options. So, what are we watching? I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway. What do you mean? The question fell on deaf ears, though, as Tyson kept browsing, almost seemingly picking one at random in the end and sitting down next to me. Okay, movie is starting. Sit there and be quiet, yeah? Sure. There's no way the movie was holding my attention with how Tyson was behaving, but he seemed to be equally distracted. He wasn't even looking at the screen. You okay? Yep. Neither of us said anything for a few minutes, the sound of the movie playing as background music. So, yeah? Did you need to talk about something? Lay off, alright? Talking about this sort of shit is hard. What stuff? Us. I let the word hang in the air for a moment, blindsided. This could go any number of ways, and immediately I didn't want to be the one to make the first move. There was a few more minutes before Ty made any sort of sound, mumbling it the first time under his breath before slapping himself and turning to address me proper. Who's better looking, me or Hoss? Wait, what? Who's the better looking one between me and the lion? Who's more attractive? Since I'm being Dave at the moment, Grizz does great work on all these, right? But Hoss. I'd probably have to say Hoss because he puts a lot of effort into his appearance, right? What's that supposed to mean? Well, he keeps his main room, takes good care of his fur that's soft like all the time. He smells alright. Now you're comparing smells? Well, hey, smelling nice counts too. There wasn't anything more than silence for the next half hour. Tyson's eyes wandering up the move as he sat and stared, expression seemingly unshifting, gaze unfocused. I'd half forgotten about what he'd asked me until I heard him grumbling to himself, pulling at the fur on his arms. Hey, whoa, Ty! What? Don't do that, you'll hurt yourself. Yeah, well, maybe. I know I've hurt a bunch of people, but you're a hypocrite if I couldn't take it, too. Okay, seriously, what's bothering you, Ty? Nothing. Bullshit! Fine, you know what's bothering me? You. I can't figure you out. You can't figure me out? Yeah, like, you did me a solid in school, I did you one back. Figured that'd be the end of it when it was all over. Well, you kind of got kicked out. That's my point. The hell kind of person checks in on their bully after school? Well, I don't think we became friends at some point, right? Yeah, I've heard that line before. What? Look, you didn't have to invite me out to this thing, but you did. That was a cool move. But I can't for the life of me figure out why. Ty suddenly got up and headed to the door. Hey, wait! He kept on walking, storming towards the back door. Ty, hang on! Leave me alone, Dave. And look at what he's wearing. Think back to what we saw in the vault. We'd better go after him. I grabbed him by the arm and tried to hold him back, immediately finding resistance. Dude, calm down. Just tell me what's wrong. You're such a pain in the ass, you know that? You don't know how fortunate you are, Dave. You have a nice bunch of friends, and what do I have? No one except you. But that's okay. I'm sure the others will warm up to you. No, grow up. That's not how the world works. You think that everyone can get along. You think that people are just good people deep down. Sorry to be the one to tell you, but people are assholes. That's bullshit, Tyson, and you know it. Oh, yeah? Tyson pushed into my personal space, getting right up into my face. Let's work down the list. First we have a bear who thinks with his dick. God knows if he knows anything meaningful about you. Then you have the two lard asses who follow you around because you're the leader. They push you around like you're nothing but acting nice. Then you have the pretty boy who cares more about his clothes than your feelings. The musclehead who seems to be more preoccupied with swimming than talking to anyone. I snapped. In the next moment I was torn between headbutting him, slapping him, kneeing him in the groin, or some combination of all three. I shoved him back suddenly, throwing my weight behind the move. Oh yeah? And how's that make you any better? I'm not, but I'm upfront about it. But you know what the real kick in the balls is? What is it, Tyson? What could possibly be the one thing that tops everything? That maybe because of you, Tyson got himself off, looking away. You know what? Fuck it, I don't care anymore. What? I'm going home, I'll walk for all I care, hitchhike, whatever, I'm out. Just... But he didn't add anything onto it, starting to walk away towards the forest. He's in danger. Much as I'd like to let him go, we should stop him. I closed the distance between where I stood and Tyson, grabbing him by the back of his hoodie. Dave, let go. No, you're starting to scare me, Ty. I don't know what's caused all of this, but something's not right. I just want to help. You're better than this. Before I realised what had happened, Tyson spun around and jabbed me square on the nose, my vision going dark for a few moments. I collapsed onto the ground. Ow! My head was spinning, and through my blurry vision, I could make out Tyson lingering, watching me. Don't go! You're better off without me, Dave. Enjoy your month or whatever. Immediately those words triggered a memory from earlier that day. The mangled corpse of Tyson in the morning outside, mauled and battered by who knows what out in the forest. Or even worse, one of us in the house as he returned to get his things. There was no way of knowing which it was. The feeling that Tyson's life depended on telling what I did next spurred me to move. If we don't, it's going to be a pretty short route. With what strength I could muster, I lunged forward and grabbed Tyson by the leg. Wait! The hell? Let go! Tyson tried tugging his leg away to no luck. I was latched on tight and I wasn't planning on letting go. Next thing I knew, I was being grabbed and lifted up, held off the ground by my collar. You don't want me to go that bad? Why, huh? If you go, you'll... I'll what, Dave? What could be that fucking important? If you go, you'll die. So you're threatening me now? You got some nerve, pup. Please stay. I'll do anything. Just don't go out there. Tyson dropped me back to the ground, glowering at me as I picked myself up. Anything, huh? Anything. I was desperate. It wasn't worth the risk, was it? Part of me also didn't want to get punched again, and so far that wasn't happening. Alright, I'll stay on one condition. I want your virginity. If there's any comment that's going to sober me up, it was going to be that. What? I get your virginity. You still got it, yeah? I do, yeah. Great, I'll claim it now. I felt a sinking feeling in my stomach and I couldn't look at him. But this was a small price to pay for his life, right? I don't know. Okay. Just give me a sec. No sooner than I grabbed my fly, I was grabbed by Tyson. He gave me a hard stare. Inside, now, my room. I hung my head, shuffling behind Tyson as he led the way, holding my hand. When we arrived in his room, he closed the door behind us and he motioned to the bed. He took off his hoodie and his shirt, throwing them off to the side before crossing his arms. Well? I did the same, but it was different. Getting undressed usually didn't feel this way, even in the presence of other people. Something about someone sizing you up as a piece of meat on display made an otherwise simple task all the more nerve-wracking. Okay, done. Pants next, only pants. Last bit I get to remove. I waited for Tyson to do the same first, but instead he stared me down, expecting me to make him move first. And much like removing my shirt, I felt exposed, vulnerable. I wasn't sure what to do with my hands, so I just hugged myself close, trying to keep myself from making eye contact. All right. Tyson approached and spun me around by the shoulders, guiding me to the bed. Get on the bed, all fours, head down. I climbed on the bed and trembled, shook before it started to catch up with me. I gripped the bed sheets and shut my eyes as hard as I could, almost holding my breath for what was to come. I heard movement behind me, Tyson rummaging around for something before hearing the pop of something opening, followed by the click of it closing again. When I felt him touch me, I flinched. That's all he did. Just touched, resting his hand on my hip. Minutes passed before he pulled away and instead sat on the bed next to me, sighing out. What the fuck is wrong with me? I stayed where I was, paralysed from not knowing what was to come next. You don't want this. Hell, I don't want this. Not like this, anyway. I'm not about to rape you either. Just everything's so fucked. That was enough to bring me enough agency to sit cross-legged on the bed facing him, watching to see what would happen next. How's your nose? I touched it and flinched at the sudden sting, pulling my hand away from feeling it slick with slowly clotting blood. Fine, I think, just sore. You seen all right? Yeah, I think so. Dave, look, I'm just... He sighed out, shoulders slumping. I fucked up. Saying sorry doesn't feel like it cut it either, you know? Well, yeah. We sat in silence for a bit, Tyson keeping his eyes locked to the floor. So, what caused all this? Nothing. Yeah, right, nothing. Spill it. Okay, you win. I don't do too good at the feelings talk, yeah? Much rather do or show than just talk about it. I don't really want to be punched again, but the gym is just downstairs. You need to burn off some steam. No, just give me a minute. He breathed out again while shooting me a firm stare, holding my gaze and shuffling closer. Why'd you put yourself out for me? What? Answer the damn question. Let's tell him the truth. I just don't think you're that bad of a person. Not deep down, anyway. And we're friends, right? I gulped, nodding slowly, watching as Ty's facade began to crack. It's what friends do for people they care about. Tyson backed off, stretching. So much you just hand over your V card just because I want it? Given what was at stake, yeah. Yeah, bullshit. Although you got balls, I'll tell you that much. Do you want it, though? Tyson flicked his gaze my way for looking off, visibly uneasy. If I wanted it that bad, you'd either have my dick in your mouth or I'd be biting down on the pillow with my dick in your ass. Then why ask for it at all? Look, I'm no queer, right? Huh? End of the day, a hole is a hole, yeah? But maybe, like, it'd be nice if there's more than that, yeah? Oh. I didn't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... Now hold the fucking phone. I don't know what I meant, I'm just thinking out loud. All I know is I've got your back, that's it. Just maybe don't punch me again, please? Deal, and I'm sorry. Ty shuffled closer and pulled me into a tight hug. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. It was likely just a lack of clothes, but I was getting cold. Being close to Tyson was keeping me warm, even with just his chin resting on my head. Oh, you're probably cold, huh? Go get your stuff on, I guess. I stayed on the bed as Ty let me go, shuttling to get the clothes I discarded. You probably want some time alone now, yeah? Probably a good idea. Yeah, probably a good call, but we can hang out later? Yeah, sure. As I gathered my clothes, I snuck glances at Tyson still on the bed, watching me closely as if wanting to say something. Once I had everything off the floor and in my arms, I nodded to him, heading to the door. Talk to you later, Ty. Yeah, later, Dave. There wasn't anyone about, it seems, so I just headed back over to my room to think what just happened over. With the thunder rolling in overhead, I figured it was best to settle in for the night. So I lay on my bed, listening to the thunder, my thoughts wandered. Something about laying on my own bed felt off. I can't imagine myself on Tyson's bed with him nearby. Almost as if his scent had rubbed off on me, so much it lingered even after a shower. The worst of it was, despite the circumstances, it wasn't the first time I considered messing around with Tyson. Even potentially it's my first. There's always that fear that he'd take it too far, or maybe once that want of something more stopped me from ever asking. Hell, there's always a doubt that he'd actually go for guys despite how he behaved. I clutched at my head, growling as the thought started to have an effect on me. It wasn't a case of blue balls, but for sure the start of an awkward boner. The longer I lay there, the more I noticed the faintest of background noise, seemingly coming from everywhere in the room, like the walls themselves were breathing. I rolled off the bed and stood in the middle of the room, trying to pinpoint the location of the sound. Where is that coming from? Hello? The sudden greeting made me jump. It sounded garbled, almost as they were putting on a fake accent. Who's there? It is good that we finally get to talk. Who are you? Me? An ally of sorts. I slapped my face, thinking I'd fallen asleep. The cameras are currently non-operational, but planting the microphones and speakers seem to be without issue. You bugged the room? To keep things simple, let's say yes. Immediately I started to search the room for the bugs. Please pay attention, I have come to warn you, to deliver 2 messages. I stopped, listening for what the voice had to say. The first message is this. You and your friends are in grave danger. From what? I cannot give specifics, but all of you are marked for death. Death? I was convinced I was dreaming and went back to slapping my face to try and wake up. Please do not slap yourself, you're making me nervous. I'm making you nervous? I apologise. I did not mean any alarm. After giving myself a few more slaps as a precaution, I was convinced I was awake. Are you quite all right? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just thoroughly creeped out my room was bugged by some guy telling me that I'm about to die. For what it is worth, I am truly sorry. The second... No, hold on. Hold in. First of all, this is fucking insane. Second, why are you telling me? Third, what the fuck? The absurdity and my nerves were starting to get the better of me. That classic hyena snicker starting to punctuate how nervous I was getting over time. Please understand, I do this only to warn you. I do not want to see people die. At first I did not think there was any real danger until I saw you in the vault. The vault? I did not expect someone to get it to work. Honestly, it was never meant to function at all. I rubbed my eyes, tiredness catching up with me. Yeah, well, it was just a hallucination or something, I don't know. A hallucination that saved someone's life. The comment hung in the air while I moved back over to the bed, closing my eyes and trying to get some sleep. The likelihood of you believing me is near 0%, I can tell. I just want to get some sleep. Go talk to someone else. Unfortunately, there isn't the time. I needed to relay these messages to you now before it happens again. After all, I know what you did. And what did I do? You saved a life, more than what I could accomplish with all the knowledge I've accumulated over the years. I didn't save anyone. Oh, really? I suppose frustrating before Tyson stopped him leaving was just something you're into. Either way, I could not send Benson without knowing what you saw. Benson? He works for you. He's my butler, of course he does. Although you'll find him a lot less of an ally than I can be currently. I wondered just what Benson had been told or ordered to do. It was becoming more likely that he was the one that installed the bugs in my room. Well, all right. But what do I call you then? That is difficult to answer. Not even a code name or anything? There was nothing but static for a while before the voice came through again. Oz. What, like the Wizard of? Is this acceptable? Fine, whatever. Oz it is. You had a second message, right? Oh, yes, correct. The second message was the motive for you to stay. Understandably, having your life at risk may cause you to want to flee, but I assure you this is a bad decision. Give me one reason. If you can make it through your time here, alive, along with all your friends, I can consider it a success. However, as it stands, the shadow of death lingers over at least one of your friends regardless. It was sounding like this ally was suddenly a lot more malicious than he was letting on. What, if we leave we're going to kill one of us? No, this is what I wish to avoid. I cannot speak for who's behind this, however. It's merely what I've discovered. As a sign of good faith, I can arrange for a chauffeur to take you back home right now if you so wish. Or at the very least a publicly available taxi if you do not feel safe. Huh. I respect this has come out of nowhere. Asking you to trust a disembodied voice claiming there is death in store for you and your own is near insanity. But please, trust in me. I was in that strange state where I was tired but awake enough for everything to start sinking in. What if seemed to be the one question sticking with me. And for very good reason, Dave. What if we were all in danger? What if the only way to save my friends was to stay? What if you hadn't known the password? But what if this person on the other side of the microphone was lying? Or if they're the reason I had that gut feeling and vision of my friend's demise? I had a choice to make. Stay or leave. If I left, I could guarantee at least my own life and a trip to a therapist afterward. But if I stayed, who knows what could happen? It all came down if I could trust Oz or not. And if you do play Password, it's worth just checking out the leave option with the save here. You can just see what happens if Dave leaves, then come back and stay. Okay, I'll stay. This brings much relief, friend. But what am I meant to do now? I would suggest sleeping. I'll see what I can find out for you and relay it when I can confirm you're alone. It's best that in case one of your friends is behind this, my intervention on their plan goes unnoticed. So what, I'm supposed to doubt my friends? In the interest of being rational, no. It would make no sense for you to put everything you trust in me, anyway. You will need your friends to get through this. And what if I need to contact you? There should be no need. I promise that, assuming we can talk again tomorrow night, you can ask me as many questions as you like and I'll do my best to answer. You'll do your best? I do not know everything, and nor do I wish to give myself away. Fine, I'll have my questions ready. Okay, well, sleep well, friend. You too, I guess. But the only thing that greeted me was silence. Not even any background noise to say that the speaker was still broadcasting. Okay, back to trying to sleep, I guess. No sooner had I laid my head on my pillow, the rain started to fall. Soon after that, I drifted off to sleep. D7. Somehow, despite the storm raging outside, I fell asleep right as the worst of it hit. I remember that much. Beyond that, I was out like a light. I stretched, letting myself have a couple more minutes to just relax. It was right as I was about to fall asleep again, and I heard the door to my room open slightly. Morning. Oh, morning. He watched me a bit from the doorway before sinking into his shoulders. I can come in, yeah? Yeah, sure. What's up? Tyson closed the door behind him before he wandered over to the bed. So, yeah. Been thinking things over. Oh, wait, shit, how's your nose? It's fine, I guess. Hurts when I sniff too hard, but yeah, not broken, I think. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, been thinking things over. From yesterday. I'm a fucking idiot, I know that. They've been good with the book stuff. They don't get along with people. But I know you and I go back. You looked out for me that one time when life wasn't so chitty after that, you know? It's what any decent person would do, I guess. It wasn't your fault. Yeah, some decency people have if no one else stepped forward. Thanks, I guess. No, wait, I can do this. Thank you, Dave, for, well, everything. And I guess, can you help me? Help you? Fuck, why does it have to be so difficult? I suck, okay? Help me get better at that. Like, help me not be an ass to people. I mean, sure, but what did you want me to do? Fuck if I know. Does it look like I have a clue about this sort of stuff? So what, did you want me to keep you on a short leash or something? Sure, something like that. Just don't think you can put a collar on me and show me off just yet. Noted. No collars until you say so. Easy. Hey, don't get any ideas. If anyone's getting a collar, it's you, pup. Give you a pretty little tag that says property of Tyson on it and make you wear it all the time. Property of Tyson, huh? Something you're not telling me? Seeing Tyson struggle was a mix between cute and embarrassing. It's taken all of what little mental fortitude I had, still groggy from sleep, not to razz him further. Could always just ask me out if he felt that way. You know, well, Dean's lucked out on that front with his timing, among other things. Don't remind me, and I could even say yes if I did ask. Never know if you don't try. Yeah, well, would you? Would I what? Why are you making this so difficult? It's to help you get better. Oh, right, sure. It's all good, Ty. Just take a deep breath and ask. Ty made a show of breathing in deep before coming close to the bed, not knowing where to look. So, would you maybe I guess, eat food or something? What, together? In the next moment, Tyson leapt on the bed, pinning me down and trying to find a place to grind a knuckle into. You're a brat, you know that? And yet you're trying to ask me out. Tyson growled, pulling the pillow out from under me and whacking me with it. If you know what I'm asking, why don't you give me an answer? Well, maybe I'm waiting for you to kiss me. Wait, what? You heard me. That's, maybe moving a bit fast, don't you think? Up to you, I guess. Not that I could stop you if you wanted to kiss me, really. That's gay, and I'm no fag. I could only give him a deadpan stare until he realised the irony. What? Kissing is gay, but dating a dude isn't? Shit, you got me there. That's, yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that. Although I bet you'd want to kiss me. I'm a fucking catch. Maybe I should make you ask me out. Not gonna happen. You have to be the one that asks. Well, shit. Let me prepare myself and I'll try again later or something. I could go for some coffee real bad. If you're heading down, make sure you save some for me. Could always go down together. I caught him adjusting himself out of the corner of my eye. My cheeks started to heat up. What, and let you watch me change? Well, that sounds pretty gay. Fine, I need to throw a shirt on anyway. I'll make sure the bear doesn't drink it all before you get there. His name is Dean, Ty. Fine, I'll make sure Dean doesn't drink it all. Good boy, I'll see you downstairs. With one last whack with the pillow for good measure, Tyson got off me and wandered off without any further words. Just looked over his shoulder and a single nod before closing the door on his way out. So that's it for Ty's route. So we'll pick up the next update when Grizz makes it public. So it'll be Dean's will be the full route, and we'll do a couple of shorter versions for Roswell and Ty, so we won't repeat the whole thing, so they'll all be close together. So whenever that is, will be the next password. I have more Tennis Ace to come. We'll be waiting a while for the new Ad Astra, because it's coming out in a few days for patrons. But in the meantime, I don't know, maybe this week as well, maybe next week, I'm going to start doing a short series. It's just going to be probably about 4 videos or so. Visual novels that maybe never going to be completed. They're kind of on hiatus at the moment, but I like them. They're fun things to do, so we'll see where those go, and we'll put those up to fill some gaps up here, because I've pretty much caught up to Grizz now, so we have to wait for him for all these. Anyway, until next time, have a good day.